remember the song?
Popcorn!
Yeah. Yes, say bye. Say hi. At the camera if you want.
Cheese! You're on camera!
Roll.
And to tell you a little bit more about David's contributions to the community is Allstate's representative Dan Keats, who was a Kenyon College offensive lineman himself. So Dan, thank you. So it's great, right? It's Friday afternoon. We get to have an assembly, right? We don't have to be in the classroom, right? We get to come down here and have a little fun and have a little recognition as well. Welcome everybody. I'm Dan Keats. I'm Director of Sponsorship Marketing for Allstate Insurance. And I'm here on behalf of Allstate and our fabulous Allstate agents that we have across the country. One of them happens to be here with us today, Jay DePaulo, who's also agencies here in Mount Vernon, Ohio. And his daughter, I believe, goes to school here as well. She's probably in the I saw her earlier, she's in the audience here somewhere. But on top of being a representative from Allstate, I'm also a very proud Kenyon College alum and a proud Kenyon College football alum and a fellow offensive lineman as well. And playing football in college, and all of you are very young right now, when you get older and you're all smart boys and girls, you're all going to go to a great school like Kenyon College when you're older. And you're going to find out, as you probably are already starting to find out, that there's a lot of responsibility, a lot of constraints on your time. It's classroom, there's studying, there's a lot of things that go into it. And then if you play a sport like football, that's a lot of time and commitment that goes into that. So between studying for all your schoolwork and playing football and practicing, that doesn't leave a lot of time left to do a whole lot of things. And so the small time that is left in a day, instead of hanging out in your dorm room or watching cartoons, things that I did when I was a Kenyon, David's out in the community helping others, volunteering his time with folks like yourself. And when it comes to football, you know, we're all familiar with the great plays and highlights and folks that score touchdowns, and that gets a lot of recognition. But what doesn't always get recognition is the folks like David who go out and give themselves and their time to others. And they're the ones that really, truly deserve the big recognition. Throughout his college career at Kenyon, David has spent countless hours making the community a better place. From mentoring students and being involved with folks like yourself here at Wiggin Street Elementary School, David also volunteers his time at Flying Horse Farms as a counselor to children with serious illnesses. And David truly embodies what it means to give back to others. It was for this service to these organizations and others that David was named to the 2013 Allstate AFCA Good Works Team. For those of you who don't know about the Allstate AFCA Good Works Team, it's a team that's been around for 22 years. Allstate and the AFCA honor the top college football players whose charitable involvement in community service stand out among all athletes participating in the sport. And make no mistake, it is one of the most prestigious awards in collegiate athletics. You've all heard of Heisman Trophy and All-Americans. The Allstate AFCA Good Works Team is one of the most prestigious awards. Every year we get hundreds of nominees, and this year we had the most nominees of any year we've had. And only 22 student athletes are selected each and every year. And David is one of those 22 student athletes to be selected for this prestigious award. So that's a pretty big accomplishment. So on behalf of Allstate and the American Football Coaches Association, I am beyond thrilled to stand here today along with Coach Monfiletto, the rest of the coaches, obviously some members of your team here as well as support you, which is always great. I'm pleased to present David Brackett, offensive lineman from Kenyon College, with his trophy, signifying his selection to the 2013 Allstate AFCA Good Works Team. We honor you for your dedication and commitment to the community and for making this place and the place around Gambier, Ohio, a much better place to be. Please help me in honoring and congratulating David Brackett.
Yeah, as a player, it's kind of reflective of what he does in Gambier. I mean, he's a leader more than anything. He's a good football player, but he's a better leader. I mean, and he leads by example, but he also sometimes has to have difficult conversations with people, and that's what we needed as a football team the past 2 years to help turn it around. And David's been a major part of that, and that spills over to what he does outside of football. I mean, he gives back his time outside of football to do things that other people don't do, and that's what makes him special.
Talk a little bit about today, what went on here today with David and the Wiggins Elementary School.
It was awesome. I mean, the whole school was here. There were 200 kids that were screaming and yelling, and they had the signs that said thank you to him, and it just, it shows you what an impact that he's had on other people's lives, and that's unbelievable that he's been able to take advantage of his 4 years of Kenyon College outside of the college, helping other people.
Well, the Allstate AFCA Good Works team is comprised of 22 student athletes, 11 from Division 1A, 11 from subdivisions 1AA, 2, and 3, and out of hundreds of nominations that we get every year, 22 are selected to be on the Allstate AFCA Good Works team. And it's a very prestigious award. It's to honor community service above and beyond. It's a special award because it's honoring special student athletes. And we're very proud to be a part of the award and in association with the American Football Coaches Association. So it's incredibly prestigious. It's incredibly, sorry, I'm
No, that's good. We're good. How about we talk a little bit about the ceremony here today with David?
Oh, the ceremony here today was very special, not only because we're honoring David, who truly has an outstanding resume for all the student athletes that we looked at across the country, but being that he's a Kenyon College student athlete, being that I'm a former Kenyon College student athlete, being that he's an offensive lineman, I'm a former offensive lineman as well. It's extra special being representative of Allstate and also being a proud alum of Kenyon. It just makes the whole event here today extra special.
I think we got it. Do you want to look at the camera, say your name, spell your name, and then your title at Allstate?
Dan Keats, Keats. I'm the Director of Integrated Marketing Communications for Allstate Insurance in Northbrook, Illinois.
It was a pretty overwhelming experience. I walked in to do my normal tutoring with Miss Waugh, and she grabbed me at the principal's office and told me we were doing a science experiment in the gymnasium. So I followed her here, and ruckus crowd was here, erupted behind me, and as I walked in, the whole school was here. My coaches were here, and some of the players, and got really surprised. There was a big deal. I got an award.
So what does this award mean to you from Allstate?
Well, it's awesome to be recognized like this, but it isn't what you go out to do. Would like to thank Allstate for recognizing me, but there's so many selfless people out there. I'm so lucky to have received this. I think it's great to help raise awareness about the different community programs that you can volunteer at and that need help.
I think that's great. I think we're good.